Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a pregnancy update for month 5 and 6 of my third pregnancy. But before we get into the video, we have a sponsor today, and our sponsor is Roborock. Roborock is a fully automatic robot vacuum cleaner that cleans on its own and covers every corner of your house. It auto-detects carpet and raises the sucking power based on the type of material that it's cleaning over. It can easily suck up dust or soil and food particles, and it also has sensors to avoid collisions and falling from stairs while cleaning. One of the coolest things about it, this is probably my favorite thing other than the fact that it's super quiet. This is the quietest robotic vacuum that I have ever used, and I've used quite a few of them. I noticed right away how quiet it is compared to the others. But not only that, it has a built-in mopping capability, so it can vacuum and mop at the same time. Roborock can be fully controlled by the My Home app, so you can always adjust the area to be cleaned simply through your phone, and it also connects to other voice controllers like Amazon Alexa. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Thank you again, Roborock, for sponsoring this video. Ow, don't bite. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's pregnancy update, which is Skyla. Can you get down, please?
No.
Please get down, honey. This is going to obviously have a lot of interruptions, but this is my only time that I'm able to film today. If you guys follow my vlogs, you'll know that our nanny is on maternity leave right now. So I'm back to, okay, Skyla, stop please. Can you get down, babe? Get down. I'm back to normal. Well, I wouldn't say normal because everyone has their own normal, but I'm back to the full-time mom life, and it makes me very happy, but it's very challenging.
I got dolphin.
You got the dolphin? Yeah. So I missed my 5-month update.
I got the dolphin.
Is she silly? Susie's so silly. The girls got their hair cut today, by the way. But I missed my 5-month update, so a lot has happened. Skyla, Mommy's going to talk now to the camera, okay, and tell her about the pregnancy. So can you be quiet and let Mommy talk for a little bit? Yeah. Yep, go grab your iPad. It has been a long 2 months since my last update, and a lot of stuff has happened in 2 months. I was going to go back on my channel to watch my 4-month pregnancy update to see like exactly where I was in that update, because that would have helped me kind of gauge everything that's happened in that span of time. But I'm going to cover everything that I can think of today. One thing is for sure, my hair has never been more like dry and unmanageable and just so difficult. And I know that it's because Adeline's only 17 months old, and it takes a while after you have a baby for your hair to grow back or go back to normal, if it ever does go back to normal, if you're lucky. And pregnancy has always changed the texture of my hair. With Skyla, the texture of my hair, I remember like around 15 weeks, I remember styling it, and I just couldn't get it quite how it normally used to be before pregnancy. I used to really love my hair. It was one of my like favorite things about my appearance was my hair. And ever since my pregnancy with Skyla, I've never been able to get it back to what it was. And so if you are dealing with weird texture in your pregnancy, whether it's your 1st or your 5th pregnancy, like it's totally normal. Moms go through this. Yeah, Skyla got her hair done today. Moms go through this. It's normal, and you're not alone. But that's just something that's really been bothering me that I've been struggling with lately. My migraines have been going a lot better. I don't know if in my 4-month update I told you guys about all the migraines that I've been having, but I was having really, really, really bad Headaches. I think I would only call one of them a migraine, so let's rewind for a minute. Headaches. My headaches were really, really bad. And I had one that was so bad that I would consider it a migraine because I couldn't get out of bed. But those headaches have actually gotten way better, and I haven't really been having any other than when I got sick about a week ago. And oh my gosh, you guys, when you're pregnant and you get sick, it can last for weeks. I had a cold. I thought that it was allergies, and I was saying for days, my allergies, but no, it was so bad. It turned into, bless you, it turned into this really awful cough. My nose would not stop running. I was using so many tissues. I couldn't get through. When we went to Barcelona, my husband and I went to Barcelona, if you're new here, it was hard to enjoy any of the events because I was going to the bathroom every 5 to 10 minutes to blow my nose, and this drug on for weeks. And I'm really not exaggerating when I say weeks. It was so bad. My nose was so raw and painful. I was using a nasal spray, and I didn't even get any relief until I started using that nasal spray, and I only used it for a couple of days because I know that if you use it for longer than that, it can backfire. So the nasal spray got me through the airplane ride, but riding on that plane to Barcelona, my ears were hurting so bad. I have never experienced that pain since I was a kid, but it was just excruciating ear pain, and I was having the headaches with that, but I knew it was from the cold, the sinus pressure, and it was like the cold that never ended. It just was so long, and the cough would keep me up at night. Guys, I couldn't do anything about it. I tried everything, but I am healthy now, and this is such a great feeling because when you're pregnant, you're just so susceptible to getting any sickness that's around you, and I've been sick a lot. And I know that on top of being pregnant, I am not the healthiest eater. I don't exercise. I eat processed food, and I'm not a vision of health. And I know that has a lot to do with why I get sick all the time. I'm definitely not oblivious to that fact. But I get sick a lot, and I got sick. We took a second trip after Barcelona. We went to Punta Cana, and when we got back from that, my whole family came down with a stomach bug. If you've ever had the stomach flu, you know how painful that is on your back and your stomach. When you're pregnant, it's even worse because you've got this belly that is, all of your muscles are super relaxed, and it is so painful every time you have to go and throw up. I threw up for 10 hours in probably 15 to 30 minutes, if I was super lucky, 30 minutes intervals, nonstop. And the next day, my stomach hurt me so bad that the only way that I was comfortable was standing up. I couldn't find any way to lay down or sit that my stomach wasn't just killing me. It felt like my muscles were ripping apart, and it felt like I was having contractions every time, and I got so worried that I actually called the on-call doctor because I felt like I was in labor. That's how much pain it was. And my whole family kind of got it, but it was weird because the girls, they had it very, very mild. My 3-year-old, she turns 3 next month, but I call her my 3-year-old because she's about to be 3 in a couple of weeks. She threw up one time, and she felt bad for a day. Adeline didn't throw up at all, but she felt bad for a day. And then my husband felt bad for a day, and he didn't throw up at all. So I was the only one that had the extreme nausea. But like I said, we are finally all healthy, and that is such a blessing because it's rare. That's sad to say, but it's rare that we're all healthy at the same time. Something that you guys, oh, I love you. If this is your first pregnancy, your vision could possibly change, and it could possibly go back after your pregnancy, but vision changes are super normal, and it's okay. She's just gonna share. She just wants to lay next to us. Your vision could change and get blurry, or oh, don't do that. My prescription always changes throughout all of my pregnancies, and I had to get a new contact prescription. In my previous pregnancies, I used to get nosebleeds all the time, and I haven't had that in this pregnancy. So that is...
This was mine?
No, don't scratch. I used to get nosebleeds all the time, at least once a week. Probably multiple times a week, actually. In this pregnancy, hey, be sweet. I haven't got to that. Here, you can have my phone. You're gonna do my phone, okay? Look, I'm getting melasma too on my face, like around my eyes, right here. I'm getting it. But I was also noticing skin discoloration on my arm. I showed it to my OB today, and she said that it, like, she didn't know what it was, and she like didn't even try to guess, but she said it's like nothing to be worried about. So if I wanted to really like know what it was, I would have to go to a dermatologist. I also wanted to tell you guys, and I will link some stuff at the end of this video, because I have found a couple things, maternity things, that I love. And I used to always show in my old pregnancy videos, I would show my favorite products that I was loving at the time, new baby products that I would get for the girls. And I have a couple things that I like that are so awesome that I cannot pass up on showing you guys. One of them is the bra that I have on right now. I found this bra that is the most comfortable bra I've ever put on my body in my whole life. And so for pregnancy, it is such a lifesaver, and it's on sale right now. I don't even know the designer. It got sent to me in my trunk club, but I'm just gonna if I can find a link to this bra, you guys, you will be so obsessed. I'm wearing a large. It comes in small, medium, large. Thank you, Skyla. Then these pregnancy maternity briefs. So one thing that I've been dealing with a lot in this pregnancy is getting the lines, because I've been wearing tons of summer bodycon dresses, and one thing that I hate is the line that you get that digs in from where your underwear are. Thank you, Skyla. That's beautiful. Is that my sound bar? My microphone. And these pregnancy maternity briefs you can wear under your summer dresses, and they go up above the belly, and they don't leave a line. Oh my God, you guys. They are a lifesaver, and those will be linked below too. You will love them if you haven't discovered them yet. And then the third thing is, I know it's summer and it's super hot, and a lot of us don't want to wear maternity leggings. Skyla. A lot of us don't want to wear maternity leggings right now because it's too hot. But the pair that I have on right now are by Spanx. They're maternity, and they are fantastic, and they're going to be so awesome for after Reese is born, because they come all the way up underneath your bust line, like all the way up. They have a lot of coverage, and I know that when I'm breastfeeding, I don't like my stomach to show at all. So with these, you can wear them during maternity, and then the second that you're breastfeeding, you don't even have to wear a tank underneath, because it legit comes all the way up to here, all the way. So you can just pull up the shirt, unsnap, and nothing will be exposed just wearing these leggings. They are an absolute must-have. They're Spanx. They're a high price tag, but they are worth it. I have tried the blankie ones, and I wanted to like them. I really wanted to like them, but I couldn't. They didn't hold anything, and they sagged in the crotch. They weren't it. These are what you need for your pregnancy and your postpartum. My belly looks huge, but it's measuring on track. I'm 27 weeks, and we're measuring like 27 weeks. I just got back from the OB today. I'm going to talk about my doctor's appointments in just a minute, but that is, even though I look huge, I'm actually measuring okay. So there's that. Skin sensitivity from shaving. I've had in all 3 of my pregnancies. So if you're having skin sensitivity and shaving during your pregnancy, it's totally a thing. It's normal. I was getting rashes on my legs. Like, no. I was getting rashes on my legs, like down by my ankles, but that could also be because I got stepped into an ant pile. I would just take a long time between shaving, but it's just the skin sensitivity of pregnancy is a real thing. Let's talk about emotionally. Like, where am I emotionally? That's something that I should probably talk about. I'm doing really good. In my first trimester, with at least my last 2 pregnancies, I dealt with extreme anxiety. And last 2, I mean, but with Adelaide and Reese in the very early weeks. And I touched on this in an early update. But the anxiety I was feeling was very intense, and it was just, I was always stressing, just about everything, about little things that I shouldn't stress about. They were getting to me so bad. And so I feel like my hormones right now, I know they're about to ramp back up because we're in the 3rd trimester starting Saturday. But just the stress and anxiety that I was feeling was so intense that it feels really good right now to be in a good, healthy, like headspace. I feel healthy, like physically and mentally right now. And it's just a really good feeling because with having babies back to back, nursing, pregnancy, postpartum, it's a lot for you to handle, and it can be really overwhelming. And so it just feels really nice to feel good. I would say that's the only thing right now that can be hard, is that I just am really impatient, and I get frustrated whenever I always get frustrated whenever I, for example, like just pick up like the living room and then whenever I ask Nick to watch the girls or help with the girls for a little bit and then he doesn't pick up after them, I get way more frustrated while I'm pregnant than I do like normally, because it's so hard for me to bend over and pick up all of this stuff that's on the floor at all times from the girls. And Skyla helps me a lot now, like as of recently, she helps me pick up a lot. But like I get frustrated if he doesn't help me pick up, and that I mean, it's just, I feel like that's kind of normal and common, but that would be the only struggles that I'm dealing with right now, marriage-wise. I guess the last thing that we'll talk about before belly shot is like doctor's appointments, and I've got little munchkins moving my camera around. Doctor's appointments. I had my 20-week anatomy scan, and everything looked really healthy with Reese, and the doctor said that I was on track to have about an 8-pound baby, which is what the girls were. I think 8 pounds 8 ounces and 8 pounds 8 ounces with Adeline, and 8 pounds 4 ounces with Skyla, I think. And so that makes sense. I'll probably have another baby in that range. And it's still a girl, and everything looked good at the anatomy scan. It was really cool seeing her on the screen, and I can't wait to go back at 32 weeks to like a private one and do the 4D of the face. I love doing that and comparing pictures with the girls. I did the glucose test today. Okay, no kidding, be nice. To test for gestational diabetes. The practice that I go to, they make you do a 2-hour test. So they test your blood before, then you drink a syrupy drink, then they test it 1 hour later, and then 2 hours later. With both girls, they only did, this is my initial glucose test with Reese. With both of the girls, I only had to do one 1-hour test. This practice is different, and my friend Vicky told me that it's because, girls, stop. Vicky told me that it's because they get a lot of false positive gestational diabetes test results with the 1-hour test, and so they just do a 2-hour test off the bat because that one's not likely to be wrong, and so you just kind of have to go through a longer process, which was frustrating to me because since with both of the girls I didn't have it, I just was really annoyed that I had to do a 2-hour test, and I had to bring them with me because I don't have help right now. So that was really, really hard. The last thing that I will show you guys before I show you my belly is this, I don't want to bite your finger. I don't want to bite your finger. Is this belly support band. This band I got at Motherhood Maternity. I'll link it below. But it is a belly band for pregnancy. You wear it to support your belly. I don't wear it all day. I only wear it whenever I'm feeling like back pain or, ooh, careful, or pressure on my belly. I put it on and it does help. So if you've got pressure in the belly or back, you can try one of these and see if it helps. someone told me you can get a prescription for it as well, so you could try that. The last thing that I have been having that I forgot to address is swelling down there. I had it with Adeline. I didn't have it with Skylar. She was my first, and I was a spring chicken back then. Now I'm on my third back-to-back baby. I know a lot of people who in their second and third pregnancies experience that, and my doctor told me it's totally normal. When I talked about it when I was pregnant with Adeline, people were telling me that you can have veins like as big as a sausage. Luckily, I don't have sausage veins, but it's the thing that some people have. You're okay. So I'm going to show you guys my belly, and we will call it a day. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, especially since you can't comment on the video. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.